Hello everyone, my name is Dimeji Fatana. I lead the engineering team at Zip Automations. So we recently designed and built an MCC panel for one of the largest soil production facilities in West Africa. And in this video, we are going to be walking you through everything involved in bringing that process to life. So the client reached out to us and they requested for the 1.4 megawatt MCC. So we started talks to design that with them. So their major requirement was for the system to be 1.4 megawatts installed capacity with a 3,200 amps current rating and must be able to control about 25 motors. Of the 25, 21 are currently installed while 4 are designed for future expansion. Of those 21, you have 15 that are running on Direct-Online. You have 2 Softstarters at 300 kilowatts, 2 Softstarters at 75 kilowatts, and 2 VFDs at 1.5 kilowatts. We also designed the PLC control panel for this process. So we worked with the ET200 SP as per the client's requirements, which is going to function as a remote I/O with the digital and analog modules required. This would now be integrated into the existing S7-1500 control system and also integrated into their SCADA. So when you are carrying out a project like this, there are different stages of the process. One of the first ones is the detailed engineering design. So for this, we had to sit down with the client to understand their requirements, and based on the requirements, we designed a comprehensive system that would be able to achieve their purpose while satisfying all the IEC standards. We shared with the clients, they verified with their team, and after internal alignment on their side, they came back to us and approved our design. And based on that, we're able to move to the next stage, which is the procurement phase. For the procurement phase, we're able to deliver all the items for this project in a period of 4 weeks, which is a remarkable achievement considering the magnitude of this project. And this is one thing we especially pride ourselves in as a company. So upon completion of the procurement phase, we move to the next phase, which is the fabrication and panel construction phase. So we had 2 teams working in parallel, the team constructing the power panel and the team constructing the control panel. And they were able to implement this in record time. As expected, there were minor modifications to be made during the fabrication phase, all of which were implemented and reflected in the final as-built drawing. So the next phase of this project is the configuration and the I/O testing. On the configuration side, we configured the VFDs and the Softstarters according to the client's requirements and the OEM specifications. After this, we did detailed testing of the I/O cards on the remote I/O panel. This involved using a loop calibrator to inject voltage and current into the cards and also trying to get proper feedback from the drives. As expected, when you are trying to work on projects like this, you are going to experience some minor issues like maybe the feedback not showing properly, maybe a particular command on the field not responding, or maybe some wiring errors, but all were promptly identified.
So what we are trying to do is to manually inject current into the AI card. So we got the correct current of the VFD.
After the FAT, the panels were transported to site and installed. Final connections were made to the field devices and on-site testing was carried out. The breaker settings were adjusted to match the equipment on site. The drives were run with the motors without load and then with full load to test functionality under the actual target working conditions. For the control functionality, the PLC programming was done on the SL1500 and integrated with the IM modules on the MCC panel. The signals for display and controls were integrated into the SCADA system and the full functionality was tested. We are happy to see that the system was successfully commissioned and is ready for production.
Working on a project of this magnitude was especially interesting and challenging, especially considering the tight deadlines and the complexity of the project. We are ever proud of our team that we're able to deliver the project on time, within budget, and we're able to meet and exceed the client's expectations. This would not have been possible without the hard work and dedication of our team, and we are especially proud of everybody that worked on this project.